David Marks is a woodworking, furniture-making genius. And he's a heck of a nice guy, too. He gave me some DVDs of his Woodwork show to give away on my YouTube channel. And by the way, Woodworks was the best woodworking show on TV ever, in my opinion. Anyway, so stick around to the end of this video and I'll show you exactly how easy it'll be for you to possibly win one of these great DVDs. Hi, Charlie Kasorek. I just want to do a quick shop update before I get to the details on how to enter the drawing for these cool DVDs. So I've been kind of off of the YouTube radar for a while. I've been busy. I went to Atlanta to the woodworking show down there. What a great time that was. I met so many people. You know, the one thing that amazed me the most about that is how far people came to be at that thing. Just for an example, Jamie Page and Nick Sametti, they both came from UK, England. Mark Christopher, he came from Nova Scotia. Frank Summerdahl, he came from Germany. So these people came all the way those long distances and other long distances too, California, all over the place, just to go to that show. And there were like 80 YouTube woodworkers in addition to, you know, everybody else there. And I got to meet so many people. I can't possibly name all of them, but I will try for a few. You know, Steve Carmichael, Jimmy DiResta, Bill Lutz. I really enjoyed meeting Bill. What a great guy. Andy Berkey, Charles Gant. I really like Charles, and he's going to come up here and visit my shop sometime soon. Chris Cute, another guy. Wow, I sure enjoyed talking to Chris. Joel Crawford and his wife Margot, they threw a fantastic party at his shop one evening. I met Blake and Cassie Atkins. Special hi to those two because I really enjoyed talking to them. Paul Jackman, Paul Granger, Wes Swain, Tony McKenzie Rouleau, and on and on and on. I don't want to get into this whole list of names because it would take all day, but it was a great time. So what else have I been doing? Well, we have the Northern Woods exhibition up here in the Twin Cities. It's the Minnesota Woodworkers Guild puts it on, and it just so happens that I'm show chairman for that Northern Woods exhibition. It's a big deal. The Guild spends a ton of money on it. We have like $4,000 in prize money, 60 plus entries, and so there's a bit of coordination to that. My entry, you can see in the background here, I made this picture frame, this sycamore picture frame, this beautiful print that I found at one of the local art crawls here last year. And the thing I did special besides the bandsaw sycamore is the mat is wood. So I have the mat is pine with ebony stringing, two bands of ebony stringing around there. And I'm really happy with how that turned out. So here's a few photos of some of the pieces that were at the Northern Woods. Again, I can't possibly show you all of them, but Jamie Shell had the best in show, this fabulous cabinet, just gorgeous and just flawlessly executed, just as sweet as can be. There was a harp in there, again, flawlessly executed. Matt Cremona had his JR's bed in there in that show, and the thing I really liked about that is the rails on the side of that bed. It was live edge walnut, and the sapwood just followed along that live edge on both sides of the bed. Really nicely done, Matt. And just on and on and on. Just so many great pieces out there. So that was fun, but it took a ton of my time. I was just busy as heck finishing up my picture frame and helping, and I say helping because there's so many good people that work on that with me, but helping to put the show together and make it happen. And I want, you know, last weekend in April, next year we're going to have that, and keep it in mind, if you're a local guy anywhere in the Minnesota, Iowa area, Midwest, you want to enter a piece in that show, think about it, because it's a lot of fun and it's a great way to showcase your work. So enough about that. What's next? I'm not really sure what's next. I do have a ton of things. I actually have been making more videos than I've been editing. So I've backed up on editing. I don't really enjoy the editing. Sometimes it gets to be overwhelming for me. But I've got a bunch of videos in the can. I just have to start editing them. And I want to be more time in the shop and, well, I guess I'm just confused. But anyway, I'll get through it. But what I want to get to, the main thing for this video is these David Marks DVDs. And seriously, David is just a fantastic individual. I really like him a lot. And yeah, as you may know, I did a couple videos with him. We did the demonstration where he demonstrated turning that 400-pound vessel, which was awesome. And then we also did a shop tour of the David Marks School. You know, he has a school and he teaches classes out there. And if you have opportunity to go out there, I highly recommend it. These DVDs, though, are seasons 1, 2, and 3 from his Woodwork show. And I mean seasons. So each one of these has got, I don't know, oh my God, this one has 13 episodes. So there's 13 episodes on this one, there's 13 episodes on this one, and there's 13 episodes on this one. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to give one, you know, to 3 different people, one to each person. So how do you enter the drawing? Here's what you do. You have to, I would like you to be a sponsor for, I'm sorry, not a sponsor. I would like you to be a subscriber to my channel, and that's the only requirement I have for myself. But I would also like, so here's how I know that you want to enter the contest, or the drawing, I should say. Oh, and by the way, this drawing is not in any way whatsoever affiliated with YouTube. I want to make sure I don't violate any YouTube rules. But to enter the drawing, leave a comment in the bottom of this video and include the words, "I like David Marks' newsletter." So include these words in your comment. "I like David Marks' newsletter." And that will enter you in the drawing. And I will go through in a week or so, and I'll figure out who the winners are, and I'll distribute these fantastic DVDs. So that's what I have for today. Thanks so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned, because I really do have some cool stuff coming down the pipe. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching.